Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Great Britain, episode number 32. The end of war with the colonies, and we've finally won a war. Like, significantly won a war. I guess we did have some early success against the Americans back in, like, 1905, but this is starting to wipe the bad taste of that World War out of my mouth. The Great World War. The War of the World. You know, when everyone was involved against us. So we'll struggle back. Unfortunately, still no that thing that we're still missing, torpedo protection. It's a bit of frustrating. The Comus class, I think I'm gonna keep it. We think we'll keep her, so I'm gonna start redesigning. Right. Well, that monthly balance is not good, so just kidding. Oh, but you know what we do need to do is redo our minesweepers. They will be going obsolete soon. 1915. What? Oh, 1914 is the redesign date. So yeah, this is, well, I mean, every war you might as well redo it. It doesn't cost any money. So save. Okay. Yes. Can become the 1918 version. And we'll probably have to add a few more, but we don't have the money to do it quite yet. So rebuild all these. Actually decreased our monthly balance. Decreased the deficit. So, alright, we have a problem with foreign stations. This was expected, so we just nab a tuba, and okay, this is only 16. We need, yeah, good. 2 of them. Perfect. Foreign stations you go. Fantastic. These are elite ships. You know, maybe we will just keep these around indefinitely with their elite status. Okay. And you guys are all back home, so you're saving me a little bit of maintenance. Look at that. The maintenance difference between the Renown, who's actually, I'd say, probably a better ship in a one-on-one fight than the Fortune. She gets full 10. This one only gets 8, though. But still, the massive increase in armor. Actually, 2.5. 2.5 deck to 2. Maybe it's okay. But for double the maintenance, I would take 2 Renowns over a Fortune any day. So that's the maintenance issues coming back to, I mean, just as a constant reminder of the difficulty of building good engine ships or fast ships. Foreign stations is now covered. The rebellion in Ireland just will never end. And we're finally getting those submarines. They're a little bit late to the battle, I have to say. It's already over, folks. Go home. No, don't go home. We actually want to build more submarines, but that should help our monthly balance a little bit as well. And I think the next term we'll get even more of them back. But I like the fact that some of these are staying in Southeast Asia and in the Caribbean, because that is definitely where I want some of my ships to be if we go to war with anyone. Still missing ships on foreign station. Oh, that makes sense because some of them are coming home. So we'll grab one of them from Southeast Asia and put them on foreign stations as well. We're really waiting for the Glyndor class, right? Good number of submarines. Oh man, we really don't want a reduction in armament spending. I think with this lack of prestige is fine. We'll do this. Hopefully it doesn't hurt our budget too much. Good. I'm fine with that. 1 more month to save as many submarines as we can before we actually have to start oh wow, building 1 month. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to see. Might be able to squeeze out 2 more months, which is still not going to be enough to get all our Glyndor classes done, but that's okay. And here we go. Here's the exodus of submarines. What are we, like 6 months past the war's end? A little bit late. But that's okay. My goodness. So we're already up to 145, 7, 8. They're skipping 146. I didn't see one for. Damn, what happened to 151, 2, and 3? Oh, maybe those were already built, because we probably assigned a lot of these at the same time. And man, I'm gonna have to put a cut in the video just to go through all these ships we're completing right now. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel from this. Wow, that actually worked out fantastic. Monthly balance way down. Way down. -5, so we can get 2 more months. Which is not going to help us, actually, get any of these ships finished, unfortunately. So, probably this, the Jolly Roger herself, and maybe this Royal Oak, these two will have to be delayed slightly. Because we'll have to start pausing production. 2 million per. Maybe I should just do that now to save as much time for the other ones to build as possible. I think I will do that, so we can get as many months of production out of the other ones before we start halting all of them. Oh, great. So the rebels in Ireland have defeated the British forces. Ireland has now declared independence. From 454. Enter technology sharing agreement with Japan. What the hell could Japan offer us? Well, you know what Japan could offer us? Torpedo protection. Oh! Oh, ask and you shall receive. Hallelujah. Oh, praise the heavens. I don't think that these are products of that naval technology sharing agreement, so it's a little bit unfortunate that we got that right after I already agreed to the agreement. Now I would go back and decline it. So strange. The interesting thing to me is these are added in retroactively then. I guess if you... It doesn't make sense. I'm not crazy, right? These weren't here before. I'm going to have to go back on the video. I literally want to pause the video right now just to go back and check, because that's how upset I am about that. But we also got improved director at some point. I wasn't even paying attention to that one. Totally missed that one when it became available. But that means it makes a lot more sense for us to have held off on our retrofits and all that. Probably also means that when these guys come out, they're going to ask if we want to save for the, oh, our yearly budget did decrease. Was that just due to tensions with Japan? I don't know. Could be. Yeah, we just don't have any money to do anything right now, so continue. Yeah. What are we going to do? I mean, okay, then maybe we should have kept some of our armored cruisers, but no. The battle cruisers are much more efficient. I'd rather build another Fortune than get those Albion classes back. But I'm not actually going to build a new Fortune. We'd just redesign a new battle cruiser altogether. Oh, France is interested? Yeah, by all means. We don't usually sink ships by torpedoes, so go ahead. We'll take the money, which is pretty crucial. They've actually helped us with torpedoes. Okay, that's fantastic. Inclined armor. Well, you know what? Go ahead, France. If I don't fight you again, I don't really care. Machinery development. I think we should also bump up these things to high again. Everything to high. Nah, I think this is going to stay on high. Everything to high. Everything to high means nothing to high, but we might be going a little overboard here. Machinery has developed, but this is the savings on machinery is probably one of the most important things. So I think I'd even be willing to do this now. Reverse. The entire time we've had these on high and this one on medium. That's by design because machinery you can always replace on your better ships. But now I'm thinking, you know what? It's so expensive. Maybe this has been a mistake in my philosophy for series and series. Not just this series, but like that's been my philosophy basically since I learned how to play the game well. Huh. I used to have subdivision and damage control on low as well because my idea was just don't get hit. But it's just not... It's a theoretical ideal, but not a practical reality. So not realistic at all. Nonetheless, with torpedo protection, we might be able to go back to medium on this. That's really... I mean, the jump from 2 to 3 is actually really expensive. I'd rather go to 4. Okay, let's keep it on high. I'm going to go down to this. If we're getting the 1% weight savings, I think we've actually done everything we can do in ship design. We have 15 done already, so we'll keep that one on medium. AP projectiles, this is our penetration profiles. Put that one back to high. This one on low, that's fine. Torpedo technology, I think we can put this to low even. We've got 12 there. What's our reliability? What's the reliability of the submarines we're building right now? I mean, 76 is so high. That is awesome. How many do we have? Oh, Control A doesn't work, I guess. 109. Okay, reasonable. I'd like to go just full on with those. 200. You know, go crazy. But we need the money to do it, and we currently don't have that. Once the Glinda class finishes, then we can design a new class. Right before we design that new class, we might as well try to sneak out a few more submarines as well. So we just need tensions to go up, and thank God tensions are going up with actually, we want tensions to go up with Germany first. I haven't seen feedback on the previous video yet, if people are like totally opposed to me editing tensions. What I was thinking of doing is not to keep the conservation of tensions the same. I mean, to conserve the tensions, the points, basically, if there's like 7, 9, 4, I would not make it like 10, 10, 10. I would make it like 9, 7, 4. So that way my budget is not impacted, but I just really, it would be so satisfying, I think, to go to war with Germany. And Germany is going to have the second best ships besides the Americans, almost surely. We know France won't because they've just been buying technology from us, and we're not so far ahead on technology. Actually, we can do a kind of a state of the world. I haven't done that in a while. So our budget is not that much worse off than anyone else's. I mean, we should be the biggest naval budget in the world compared to the number of provinces we have to actually hold down. But yeah, this is just pathetic. Look at this. We have these are pretty inexpensive, so come on. It's not that bad, but 4 battlecruisers and 1 dreadnought compared to 5 battlecruisers, 7 dreadnoughts, 11 battlecruisers, 10 dreadnoughts, 8 battlecruisers, 4 dreadnoughts. The United States is going to be a handful to deal with when they get all the rest of these ships completed. Which is why I'd like to go at Germany or France first. Okay, well, that's just the idea. Keep going. Yeah, this is better than ours. But that has the midship one. That's the only advantage I would see. So if we were able to chase this... Yeah, I have to remember this. I should have been using this against the American ones too. That if you're having them retreat, they can't use the midship. And still casemate. Okay, we helped them with something. I don't really care. We're not going to go to war with Japan, so... send a strong squadron, budget, tension, all the things I like. Fantastic. And we've actually reached a positive balance. That's amazing. I'll wait one more turn, I think, before we unhalt the Royal Oak, just to see how that starts playing out. Okay, quality 1, 5-inch guns. That's fairly good. We're gonna have to do a lot of refitting. And improve national resources. Okay, no, we're gonna have to completely redo the class anyway, so don't worry about that. Now, I think I see an opportunity to resume construction here. Wow, that's good. No. Well, we're sharing an agreement with them, so by all means, exactly, we want to sell them this because we're going to give it to them anyway, so we're just getting money for free. Definitely. Good. The Glinda class is starting to be realized. Yay! Alright, so well, actually, submarines build slower. I mean, faster. Whoops, sorry. Submarines build a lot faster. So I think the first order of business is for us to design a new ship. And I think I mentioned that we're probably going to want a dreadnought. The difference between Torpedo Defense 2 and Torpedo Defense 3 is enormous. It's like 800 tons. It's so much weight that you add for the Torpedo Defense 3. And if you're going to do that, I'd rather just get Torpedo Defense 4, which is only like an additional 200. And I think that's the reason why I did leave this on high, right? I did. I just have no idea. I have absolutely no idea when we'll get to Torpedo Protection 4. With improved director, you know, it's not even that bad. Maybe it is worth it for us to just start redesigning some of our ships. Okay, I think I'm going to do it. I think submarines are so cheap in terms of maintenance. Let's start getting some mine-laying ones. Okay, what's the difference here? It's just a straight up 25% increase to everything. Let's go ahead and do it though. And let's build 20 of those. And then let's start doing the refits of our other ships. Especially because I know the Glinder class, this has 4-inch guns. Oh no, this one has 5-inch guns. I'm thinking of the Fortune. Yeah. Mistake. I would not do this again. I think the minimum... Although the 4-inch guns at this point shouldn't be too bad. Let's just grab any ship. If we go down... Okay, so let's look at the penetration qualities of our 6-inch guns right now. This is as of right now. 60.5, 4428. Max range 12,200. We'll go down to this one. Wow. You know... Not bad. It's really not that bad for dealing with... I don't know, it just doesn't do enough damage, I think. You have to land so many hits. So, I'd stick with the 5-inch gun secondaries for my dreadnoughts and for... I mean, you just are going to sink destroyers much better. I'm starting to feel like 6-inch guns are necessary, which are good for light cruisers, but mainly I think we just end up using our main guns against light cruisers. So, okay, let's just deal with these piecemeal. Our Kaiser Wilhelm II, I'm going to rename her for a long time. King William II. She survived long enough, but we might be going to war with Germany. So King William II. And she is the face of the Renown, the only surviving Renown class. We'll still rebuild her. We will build her better. We'll make her better. So we have quality... Oh, she doesn't have, of course, she doesn't have secondaries. I forgot about that. So we need improved director. I'm sure we can't get anything else out of it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Not much to do here. No reason to rebuild our engines. This is just going to be a quick refit. Just for improved director. Oh, yeah, we'll get increased elevation as well. So what is the difference here? 22.7. 20. Ah, wow, good. 3,000 yards basically. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I was saying, how if we replace the machinery? I don't think so. That's just not going to do it. With machinery, the more I understand how maintenance is really heavily tied to machinery costs, the more I'm willing to use like 19 knots as my battle fleet, my top battle fleet speed. For any of my dreadnoughts, I don't think that they should go above 19. Maybe 20. Like, that's where I get torn between 19 and 20, but because the savings between 19 and 20 probably isn't too much, but 20 and 21, I mean, obviously every knot that you go up, the machinery has to be increased by more and more. So, this is really exciting to be able to design stuff, but I'm kind of stuck on what I want to do next. How many submarines do we build? Okay, we got 20 of them. I'm going to build another 10. And that's probably going to do it for our submarines. By all means. See, they're getting this stuff anyway. The Japanese manufacturers are now advertising 14-inch guns. Alright, I now remember what I was going to do. I was going to refit these things. They're already quality 1. Okay, that's good. We don't have quality 1 14-inch guns. Basically, this is just a 2-step jump in fire control. And that's it. That's all we can do. We could bulge them. That would slow them down significantly, though. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have bulged. I might even refit it again. I should have bulged our dreadnought. It would take her speed down to probably 17. But torpedoes are just going to end her day anyway, so we really ought to have done that. I think that's the only time I can imagine that being useful, is with dreadnoughts. You'd lose too much speed with the battle cruisers, which are probably better at torpedo prevention than actually adding the bulged. And we have a few more. Oh god, I think okay, they're both being constructed. Good. Yeah, I think that we're gonna have to do another refit on the hornblowers, just because if we want to keep them around, they're gonna become obsolete as is. Okay, but let's do the comas first, because this one's been waiting. Still no quality 1 on the 6-inch though. I really feel like that might be coming. Kingfishers. We could design our... Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's design our next destroyer class. Ah, damn it, we don't have the... I'm torn in every direction. 6 torpedoes is not that poor. We could get 9 if we sacrifice a gun. Their guns just don't do anything. I know I can hear Mr. Rage Quit, one of our commenters, one of the biggest advocates for the gunboat DD. I just don't see it happening. I think that we're going to have to make the sacrifice in order to get more torpedoes. Yep, I think it's going to happen. So let's do this. Speed. Eliminate this. And... okay. It's not the right one anyways. Let's add Q. Okay. That's like perfect. So we can get 190, which is probably enough anyway. How's this look? This is looking good. And you know what? Because we can... there. I really like this. I have to say, I really like it. Speed of 33, 1,000 knots, 1,000 tons displacement, so it's pretty cheap. It's really not that expensive to build. What should we name it though? I actually have to put a cut in the video because I needed to pull up my list of things, so 1 second. Okay, well, I had a bug there. I thought I started to record, and apparently I wasn't recording. So the only thing I can say is that we were able to, I was actually comparing, I made this design, is it still there? Yeah, so I was designing a dreadnought based on what the game showed me. So the game showed me this, and I was like, okay, well, let's try to make this same German dreadnought, which has 10, 15-inch guns, 24-inch guns, 2 submerged, has only director firing, 12.5, 3, 14.5, 6, 16. So I decided to try to make the same thing. Okay, well, obviously. And I put it at the same displacement that they had. I just want to see how we stack up versus them. And actually, our ship would have a significant amount of space remaining. So we would have 1,000. That doesn't make sense. We have 2 submerged. Where is the extra weight going here? 22. Oh, torpedo defense. What? I just did this. What I'm trying to do is duplicate their ship. So here it is again. 10, 15-inch guns. And the 3-2, 2-3 configuration. 24-inch guns. Is this not all or nothing? Yeah, I'm not all or nothing. There it is. Huh. So maybe they reduced the rounds per gun? Anyway, it's a squeeze. Oh, this is oil firing, obviously. So that's it. Okay, so off camera, I thought I was recording this. I'm so sorry. I don't even know how many months have gone by since I was trying to design the Grenville. Probably 2 months. Anyway, I named the new destroyer the Grenville. And we'll see that she's now under construction. So the new one is the Grenville, and this is after British Ball. British Ball is the one who did all those wonderful, like, role-played timepieces the radio reports that we can imagine were being broadcast throughout Britain while all the events were happening in the game. I don't remember. Man, I don't know what else I did. I think I redesigned the Kingfisher. Did that happen already before? I think that's something else I did. Just to give you an idea of what I did with the Kingfisher, just in case I didn't show this on camera already. I decided to... This is her current design. This is not the 1919 design, which I guess I can probably open. So she has 32 speed, and she had central... No. She didn't have central firing. This is the 19... this is the 1919. Yeah, this is it. She's supposed to have 33. It says 33. I guess I'll just go through it one more time. Damn it, we don't have a... Can I open it this way? Let's see, I can do it this way. Kingfisher... This is the original. 32, local only, 190. Now if we open the new one, the things we've changed is just the fire control, rounds per gun, this, and what I did is I replaced the machinery. So with the replacement of the machinery, we're able to get up to 33. I don't know why it's not showing up here, but we were able to do 33 for our speed, and everything else is how it is. So, well, anyway, let's try to do that. So what's up? We still don't have the 6-inch quality 1 guns that I want to replace the Achilles and the Comus class, and also maybe even design a new light cruiser. I decided to build a few more Dependence class, 10 more or so. Do we have any more Glinder? We have 2 more Glinder classes, which I'm waiting to complete. Can we accelerate you? Oh, we can. Okay, well, let's accelerate them just to get them done as well. With our monthly budget the way it is, I'm actually not going to do that. So we probably overbuilt the Grenville class a little bit. But that's just the way we do things, right? Actually, it might have been the Kingfisher class, which is actually pretty expensive to rebuild. But she served so well, I decided it was worth the money. And finished reconstruction. Okay, we still need some more armor cruisers or battle cruisers. Maybe the next... I don't know. Maybe the next ship class does have to be a battle cruiser. We'd be caving into the pressure. I mean, that is one hell of a ship. I mean, the more I look at this thing, the more I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Ooh, quality 5 18-inch guns. That means that they are not available, but it would be nice. I think 16 inches are better on the battle cruisers, 17 on the dreadnoughts, so I like this. It's looking so good, my goodness. Huh. I mean, this is hard to turn down. I don't think we're going to really need belt. I think I've done this analysis before. Like the penetration, even like at 25,000 yards, we're still penetrating with 16-inch guns, 12 inches of armor. Oh, we're not penetrating 12 inches. But this at this point, 20,000, you're so far away, you're probably using the deck. So our deck was going to be enough. Yeah. I think that this is fine. We'll make our conning tower less well armored than even our turrets, so we don't have any kind of flash fires or whatnot. I'm really happy with this class. 6 million a month. Woo! We cannot afford that. I like it though. Okay, so I think I'm going to call this video to a close. I don't have any idea how long I've been recording for now, so this might be a shorter episode, might be same time. I don't know. Because I had to take that cut, and then I started recording, so I marked down the wrong time for my how I'm doing. But we're just going to be doing a bunch of redesigning for this episode. I mean, that's what we did. And then the next episode, we're going to start to fill in either whether we're doing a battle cruiser or a dreadnought next. So that's it. Stay tuned for that one next episode. And let me also know, just in case, if you have a strong opinion, only if you have a strong opinion, let me know about what you think about tension editing to force us to war with Germany, for example. So I'd like to do 2 more wars. One with Germany very soon, and then one with the United States when we have all of our new, latest, our best ships for one final showdown. But that's going to conclude this video, so thanks for watching, and until the next one, take care.